wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened.
So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. There are other forces at work in this world, Frodo, besides the will of evil.
Wise words from Gandalf. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. Those are wise words in terms of living our daily lives, also wise words in terms of how we approach Hearthstone. So, as I was reflecting on the wisdom of Gandalf, I thought to myself, what deck is really worth my time on the ladder? What deck do I really, really want to play? And it then occurred to me, Hakkar! I really, really want to play Hakkar. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me what had led to this thought. I just really wanted to play Hakkar. And so I asked around. A couple of friends gave me some Hakkar decks. I played them. I had fun. Okay. But then I found this beautiful monstrosity on Twitter. This deck is courtesy of EnDjinn's, who is a phenomenal wild mode streamer. You should check him out on Twitch. And when you look at this deck, yes, it's got Hakkar, but then I realised it's a Reno Paladin with some pretty awesome cards. When's the last time I played Reno Paladin? I can't remember. Dragonqueen Alexstrasza is in this deck, and you can hear her theme playing in the background. Other awesome cards in this deck: Light-Forged Cariel, absolutely love that hero. Cornelius Roame, tremendous. And you've got ways of disrupting combo decks and questline decks. You know, there's Hecklebot in here, Dirty Rat. Mutanus the Devourer can combo with Bran. That's pretty sick. But MVP card, Skulking Geist. And as you'll see in this video, the Geist will get me quite a lot of value. But let's kick off with this opening highlight. Mutanus value! Not to be underestimated, 1817 worth of stats being eaten up by Mutanus. Absolutely glorious. Truly glorious. I see you.
Repent!
Notice that Hakkar is in our hand. How will a Druid cope with Hakkar? With the Corrupted Bloods being shuffled into their deck. Ooh, Zola. It's so good. So with alignment costing 8, even if they attack here and gain mana... Oh, right. Lightning Bloom, of course. Yeah, of course. Biology Project. They're giving me mana. Thank you. Ooh, more mana. Thank you very much. Any more? No, you're gonna draw cards. Oh boy. Here's Guff. So now they can just ramp every turn if they want. With that hero power. It's pretty good hero power.
You have passed judgment.
Oh, Mutanus! I think we just play it. Hope we get lucky! What are we gonna hit? Nothing. Oh well. Hakkar time! Beautiful. So, this is quite the formidable board here. We do need to kill that. I just want to make a little bit of space on the board, I think. I should have traded earlier. Oh, Cariel. I don't want Cariel to overwrite my Sphere of Sapience. This is a bit awkward, having this rogue hero power dagger and not being able to use it because of the Sphere. Oh wow, the concede. I'll take that win. Absolutely, I will take that win.
Let the hunt begin. Your judgment begin.
Let the hunt begin. If it's Odd Hunter, I like timeout. Just buys me another turn. Yep, it is Odd Hunter. Hooray! Oh dear. Well, Righteous Protector is playable next turn, but we'll float 1 mana. I don't like that. So we'll just hero power. Hakkar! Oh, really early to the party. I honestly don't see myself getting any Hakkar value in this game. It is just going to be way too slow, I think. Cariel will be interesting later on, I think, in terms of negating the damage done by the hunter to my face. Assuming they don't run any kind of weapon destruction in their deck, because that would be very unfortunate. It is the weapon equipped through Cariel that lets you negate, or halve, I should say, the damage that's done to your face. Skulking Geist. Well, that is an MVP card against Odd Hunter. And I've heard people talking about Skulking Geist saying that, you know, you play the Geist, but maybe they can still kill you. I think if you play it early enough, and you remove those 1-cost spells, you make it harder for them to complete their questline.
My blade seeks vengeance.
Alright. So, I just played a tempo Blade Master there. And the thinking behind that is it would soak up a little bit of attack from the opponent. And it did. That's pretty good. They are not far from completing their quest line. This is going to be interesting. I don't know what else to do here on this turn, honestly. Nothing else is really playable. So I'm going to play Timeout, and I'm not going to play Hero Power because I don't want to give them additional targets for their spells. The Righteous Protector itself, well, was a target, but hopefully they've got no other targets. So they can't target my face. They can target their own minion, though. Okay, that's smart. And they've completed their quest line, and we're about to ruin their day. Forget Skulking Geist. All you need is a dirty rat. Alright, there we go. Our face now feels a lot safer. Skulking Geist will be the icing on the cake, I think. With 7 mana next turn, do we play Cariel or the Geist? Cariel is mana efficient. Cariel will help to halve the damage coming in from Tavish. But Geist just seems way too good here. Okay, got rid of one spell from their hand. Oh, and a ton of stuff from their deck. Okay, absolutely beautiful. Ooh, they run a Viper. That means they've got weapon destruction. Huh. Well then. We need to be cautious here. Oh, okay. they don't want to carry on. That's fair enough. That was very, very satisfying. And yes, the Geist was the icing on the cake. Tremendous.
Judgment begins.
Okay, time for a rogue. Not entirely sure what to expect here. So I'm going to keep the Jeweler. We've got a Geist. That should be very interesting. What kind of one-cost spells do rogues play? I don't play much rogue, so I have no idea at the moment.
The light dims, but we fight.
Okay. Reasonable start for us. Ooh, prep. Starting out big. Swindle. Okay. Prep, swindle, dagger up. Okay, sure.
Repent.
I was contemplating just coining out a 3-drop. Just to put a bit of pressure on the board and be curious to see how they deal with it. But maybe the coin is more valuable later on. Maybe coining out 6-drop. Coining out a Cariel. I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. Slow start for them. Oh, that's a huge pickup. That is a buff, and it is card draw. However, do I want to play the Jeweler? No. The Bannerman is just much better. An on-curve Bannerman there just gets us going early. And look, there's Hakkar. He's just shown up to the party. Again, way too early. I think he's just desperate to get played. Oh wow! Razor Petal Volley. Secret Passage. Ha! So they are generating these one-cost damage spells. And Skulking Geist is in my hand. I have a feeling that we are going to ruin their day in this game. The Razor Petal Volley makes me think Malagos. Because they've got these cheap spells, I don't know, discount them somehow and then just throw them at my face with Malagos on the board. Or find a way to get Malagos onto the board cheaply. Let's cheat it out. So, Sir Finley? Or do we go with the Jeweler here? Finley, and then we can Hero Power. I want to take the Shaman Hero Power. But I think, again, the dagger's just proactive, right? Deal damage to the face with it. We can kill minions with it. And this Skulking Geist is just waiting to be played. Could coin it out next turn, you know. Oh, another Razor Petal Volley. And this is a reason that I keep looking at this Jeweler. Death rattles trigger twice. Huh.
Choose two.
Well, you're gonna get great value here. I think this is worth doing. Oh my god, that is most of their hand gone. Let's see the damage. Oh wow. Okay, Sinister Strikes. Right, got it. Malagos. Has to be Malagos. We have quite a commanding board here. I'm going to keep the city tax just in case I need some kind of lifesteal. And we've played the jeweler here, so that may help us if there's anything that can target face. This should just lock them out of the game. I don't see what else they can do here, and we have lethal on board. Necrium Blade. Fascinating. Oh, Cloak of Shadows. Very fancy. Hecklebot. Oh, I'm so curious to see what comes out here. Nothing. Nothing? Okay. So you just all spells in your deck then?
I give up.
Sure. Okay. Happy days. Can someone explain to me how their deck was supposed to work? Was it Malagos? Am I just missing something? Alright, Diamond 5. Now, this is a fascinating game. The Caverns Below. I entered this game thinking, how the hell am I going to win it? Right? Because they're just going to buff up all their minions and endlessly replay them, turn after turn after turn. I only have so much removal in this deck. And I'm thinking, eventually I'm going to get overwhelmed. So let us see now how we fare as this game progresses. Here comes the endless stream of minions. And it looks like they are filling the board first. They think I can't remove this board. And then they'll play the buff next turn. But there is Zephyrus.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Absolutely tremendous. So now they've got to refill that board all over again. But they may want to play the Crystal Core now, just to get it in play. Yep. So they're now going to have buffs on their minions. There'll be 5/5s. So what do we do then? I think we need to set up a board that can get us lethal next turn. I'm trying to think if there's a lethal here with this Zephyrus. And I don't think there is.
But we
The most I can think of on that last one was Wind Fury, and that was just short of lethal on the Lotheb. So now we have the Zephyrus in hand, and we can use this now to get lethal next turn. Even if some of our board is removed, a Bloodlust, a Savage Roar, something of that kind should just be enough. We just need some of our board to live. Okay, thank you for card draw. I really, really appreciate that. Oh, there's a piggy. Okay. How much of my board can you remove here? Not enough. Wow. Wow. Those trades. The value for us on those trades. Now, they think they're alive, right? They look at the damage incoming from board. They think they're alive. They are so dead. Wait, they know I put the Zzeraku back to hand, don't they? So yes, they must know they're dead.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Ooh, fireball. Okay. It was a very quick concede. Didn't even let us cast the fireball. Okay, time for a warrior. So if it is Pirate Warrior, what do I want to keep? I want the Dirty Rat for the questline reward for Hakkar. The Broomstick could be useful in terms of rushing our minions into their pirates and clearing a board. Question is, do I actually coin something out here to get board presence? I don't think so. We'll just play Finley on curve. Oh dear! Patches from hand. That feels terrible. Okay. Tank Harp, I really want to take it. But the Druid hero power is a balance between attack and armor. So essentially between attack and healing, if you think of armor as healing. I think this is pretty good. The 2 attack will allow us to attack into pirates and kill them off. You saw the opponent mouse over the hero power. They were curious as to what is that? Probably never seen it before. Haha! So, the Pirate Warrior still trying to assert board dominance here. But they are getting through the questline, that is concerning. Hakkar and the Juggernaut do concern me a lot. Because as much value as my deck has in it, it is quite greedy with Hakkar. I do wonder if we can survive the onslaught of the Juggernaut. Oh, we got the sheep! We got the sheep. And if you follow me on Twitter, you'll have noticed recently that I've been posting a lot of sheep-related screenshots from the game. Whenever I play a sheep on a board like this, I tend to screenshot it and tweet about it. Such a beautiful sheep there. It's going to wreck their board. And there's nothing they can do about it. They don't run silence effects in their deck. And unless they want to trade in now and trigger it, they can't really play anything else. So we've kind of hindered their turn, right? We kind of forced them to armor up too. I'm sure with the mana they had left, I'm sure they had a pirate in hand they could have played, but instead they armor up, so... Okay. What else you got? Sure. Right, that's annoying. We've got Hakkar. However, we have a Dirty Rat. Okay. So, Dirty Rat, can you do it? Yes, you can! So now I'm curious about that remaining card in hand. could have played the Braggart there. Actually, the Braggart may have been a better play. And then coin out this broom. This is still okay though. We've successfully removed the highest amount of attack from the board. There is no Juggernaut coming. Oh god! That's a problem maybe. Because look at my health total. However, does it really matter? No. I'd forgotten about Reno. Sitting there in the left side of my hand. Yeah, beautiful, but damn, no chance to play Hakkar. Yeah, this meta is way too fast. Okay, time for a mage. So what is it going to be? Is it going to be Ignite Mage? Will it be Flamewaker Mage? Secrets Mage? I have seen the occasional Secrets Mage before in the last sort of couple of weeks. The question here is, do I trade the city tax? I think I do. Okay. Oh, hello, city tax. Bannerman on curve? Or... I was thinking of playing Salet's Pride. We get it killed off, we draw, then we play the Bannerman. Hecklebot? Can you give me something good? You give me a Flamewaker that I can't kill. You know what I was hoping for? Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's what I was hoping for. But it's okay. We have city tax. So we can kill the Flamewaker next turn. Oh! Double Sorcerer's Apprentice. Will there be a next turn? Are we just dead on this turn? I think that is the question. Oh god. I think we're dead. But we have 9 health on the board here to soak up some damage. I wonder if this will just save me. Oh dear lord, no. This is terrible. Molten Reflection. But if we live, the interesting point is both Flamewakers have 1 health, so City Tax will get rid of both of them. Alternatively, we also have the Blade Master that can kill both of the Flamewakers too. Wow, look at them go. Turn 4. I brought this upon myself by playing the Hecklebot. Are we dead? No, we're not. Alright, Blade Master. Actually, I think I need the healing. I really need the healing here. So, City Tax it is. Now, as long as we don't die here. What would they need to kill me? Second Flamewaker and enough spells? Skulking Geist? Okay, let's see what we actually burn. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. I mean, those are all cheap things that could have been comboed with another Flamewaker. Okay, sure. And just load up the board as best as we can and make their spells cost more. If we can just keep this up for a little bit longer, we have timeout. Draw 2 cards, thank you very much. Oh, well that's game over. That is just game over. Oh, let's get a hero power though. I like discovering these hero powers. Oh look, tank up. I got my wish. I got my tank up. So now if they want to play another Flamewaker, do some more damage, I just start tanking up, gaining that armor. To their credit, they have not given up. They are still persisting within this game. Good for them. Oh, there it is. There's the other Flamewaker. And they are just going for it here. They are just going for it. This is great. So in totality, I'm kind of happy with how things worked out in this game. You could have looked at my Hecklebot play at the start and thought that was a mistake, because it brought out a Flamewaker that we could not deal with. I was banking on Sorcerer's Apprentice. But in the end, it's fine. Just going to fatigue themselves into oblivion. Ha! Arcane Intellect. Hilarious. And there we go. 20 honour. Is that all I got for that game? A game that caused my blood pressure to increase. I would have wanted more honour. Alright. Joining this next game in progress is a Druid. Okay, so are we expecting alignment again? Sorry that there's no in-game music playing here or sound effects. I've had sound issues, so you'll have to make do with this nice little background theme that's playing. So another on-curve Bannerman. Yeah, that's really nice to see. Oh, hello. Jade Blossom, really? Lightning Bloom Jade Blossom. Was it really worth doing all of that on that turn? Just because I made their spells more expensive with the Neophyte? Was it really worth casting the Lightning Bloom on there just to ramp up? They're desperate to ramp, basically, is the conclusion from this. Okay. Lotheb is going to be huge for us, but let's get a hero power first. Soul Tap, Fire Blast, Dudes. I like Soul Tap. There's no health penalty here. I think that's pretty cool. I like the design of that upgraded hero power. Now, we have Mutanus in hand, and I'm hoping that... oh god, Twilight Runner? So this is a Beast Druid deck. Fascinating. So, that does mean that our Mutanus should get some mega value if we're lucky. I'm not really sure what to do here, so if in doubt, play Rebuke. I was thinking tap, but actually I feel safer here, making their spells cost more. We've seen Lightning Bloom, we've seen Jade Blossom, there's got to be other spells in hand that they can activate here. I wonder if they run alignment. course, alignment now costs 8, right, not 7, so, okay. Maybe Rebuke would have been better on this turn. Righteous Defense is a pretty cool card. In terms of neutralizing a big threat, it is awesome. So we trade, we draw, ooh, sheep. Then we city tax, clear the board, almost. Is that the play then? I think that has to be the play, because it's the play I've just committed to with the trade. So I just need to go ahead now and do it, and stop thinking about things. Okay, 3-3, that's not terrible. So I'm going to rat here. 4-6. Okay, the reason I've ratted, I wanted to bring out a big minion so I could play Righteous Defense. That's good. Oh god, the stats went on the sheep. Oh dear. That's not the minion I wanted the stats on. Any of the other minions in hand would have been fine for their stats. Okay, they do play alignment. Interesting. Alright. Mutanus, do your thing. Eat something. What? Okay. Mutanus just ate an Oasis Surger. Honestly cannot remember the last time I saw an Oasis Surger played in-game. Competitively. It's been a very long time. But we know what's coming eventually, right? They're going to buff everything in hand and in deck, and then they're just going to go crazy with big minions. This upgraded Warlock hero power is pretty awesome for us right now in terms of our draw and sort of filling our hand with resources each turn. It's pretty cool. Dragonqueen, Alexstrasza, what do we get? Ooh, Nosdormu. That's pretty sweet, actually. What am I afraid of in terms of a board clear? Do I have to worry? I'm not going to commit both of those dragons. I have enough for lethal here. And having played Lotheb, I guess the risk of something like Poison Seeds is minimal. Ooh, the clowns! Send in the clowns! But we have Zephyrus, and that is just going to be lethal. Master Spell is the the cool way of doing this. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Very, very nice. What an interesting Druid deck to face, though. And we are just steaming through the Diamond Ladder. Amazing. Okay, it is a time for a mage now. Spell with Jeweler. Does that hold any attraction here? If it's Ignite Mage, yes, it's attractive. If it's Flamewaker Mage, maybe less attractive. Open the bloody Waygate. So what does that mean? Does that still mean Flamewaker Mage, or does that mean Ignite Mage? I have no idea. See, I try not to think very much about mage techs. I'm not a fan of facing them at all on the ladder. I don't mind Flamewaker Mage because you can counter that if you're lucky. The problem I've got is Ignite Mage. And they can just combo you down very, very quickly. I think it's just ridiculous. So yeah, I'm not a fan of Ignite Mage at all. And before anyone says why I don't like Ignite Mage being a sort of a combo deck, when I play the Shudderwock, which is kind of like a combo deck, or there's sort of an end game sort of situation that you build to. The thing about Shadow Arc is it takes a very long time often to get to that end game point. You've got to play all of those battle cries before you get to play your Shadow Arc, and then, you know, if you're going infinite to keep looping those Shadow Arcs, it takes a very long time to get to that point. Whereas with Ignite Mage and their combo, they can just do it so swiftly, so quickly. So let's see what we get here. Nothing. Ha! That's terrible. You always wonder about how long to wait with a Dirty Rat. And if we had pulled stuff onto the board, we had the Broomstick, which would have been useful. Oh, I've lost Zephyrus, that's really frustrating. Okay, Hecklebot! And... okay, Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's decent. And we get the Broom Kill. Reasonable. Now obviously we're able to deal with the Apprentice, but... what if it had brought out their Ignite combo enabler? I've forgotten the name of the card, I tried to erase it from my memory. I'm sure we'll see it now at some point soon. Because I'll have a second copy of Sorcerer's Apprentice, right? Make their spells cost more? Okay. Bran actually living on the board here is a big deal. And their quest progression is lacking here. So we're keeping up a little bit of pressure on the board. That will make them think each turn, I think, about whether they want to commit anything to remove stuff from my board, or whether they're just happy to leave it on there. Oh, Reno goes, okay. And the fact that Bran is still alive is pretty amazing here, pretty nuts. So, make their spells cost more, that's always decent. Draw 2 cards here, we get 2 buffs. Oh, Mutanus. Oh. If we play the Braggart, we are board locked. Okay, I was contemplating the timeout, but I'm gonna hold. Okay, so we go face, we delicately pop the block. Okay, and now we just Mutanus and hope and pray that Mutanus does well for us here. Apprentice, very good. Is that it? Antonidas, are you kidding me? Okay, makes sense. Open the way gate, Antonidas, Sorcerer's Apprentices. I've not seen Antonidas for such a long time. I was not expecting it. I was still expecting some kind of Ignite Mage. Okay, brilliant. Right, ladies and gentlemen, EnDjinn's Arena Paladin. What can I say? Just an absolutely tremendous deck. my proudest accomplishment with this deck is winning 8 games in a row. 8 games in a row, an 8-game win streak, which I rarely get with any deck these days. And you've seen this deck, you know, dominate a couple of the top tier meta decks. I know that EnDjinn's has done well with this at Legend rank. So 19,600 dust. If you are interested in something different, this could be the deck for you. But do remember, it's an off-meta deck. I got lucky with my 8 wins in a row. I got really lucky there, okay? And in totality, 9 wins, 4 losses. I think that's pretty good for an off-meta deck. I'm not saying that you will have the same luck, okay? So please be wary before you craft anything for this deck. If you're looking at Hakkar and thinking, ooh, that looks like a pretty good card, I think I'll craft that. I would urge you not to craft Hakkar, okay? If you've already got Hakkar in your collection and you don't need to craft it, then yeah, play it, try it out. But if you have to craft Hakkar, if you actually have to spend dust, I would reconsider. Because, as you saw in this video, I got no Hakkar value. Once or twice Hakkar may have made it onto the board, but we didn't get any corrupted blood value. The meta is just way too fast for it. You've got to get yourself in a lucky position where someone rats a Hakkar out onto the board. And so you'll need to wait for that. So yes, don't craft Hakkar. Is what I'm telling you. And just remember, off-meta deck, Reno deck, single copies of cards, may lack consistency. That's the health warning. But all in all, an incredibly fun deck. If you're looking for something different, you may want to give this a try. And going back to what we were talking about at the start of the video, we were looking at the wisdom of Gandalf. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us, and I think this was a fantastic use of my time playing this deck, traversing the diamond ladder, getting to Diamond 4. I'm very, very happy with the performance of this deck in terms of getting me to where I wanted to be. So, thank you very much for joining me today, everyone. I will see you all again at some point in the future for more wild mode fun, but until next time, heed the wise words of Gandalf. Make careful decisions in your life regarding what you do with the time that is given to you, whether that's in the real world or whether that is in Hearthstone. I think Gandalf's advice is very good to follow. Till next time, please stay safe, please look after yourselves, and as always, please be good to one another.